So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area, plenty of movement too.
Oh, good ball! Luis Suarez! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could move up again here. Pinches it off him. Thiago.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Romario. And Romario! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gotti, played out to the left flank. Cordoba looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Marquez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's McManaman. He's picked his way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivers with whip. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a promising position. Threads one in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Caô, pô, caô, cara.
Thiago. Thiago! Oh, taken win style. And this is getting better and better.
Tá tocada a bola antes de tivesse capacidade.
So precise. The finish
Porque ele foi ele passando antes de primeira.
On the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Vou fazer esse.
Turning of the
Deixa
screws comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's McManaman. Romario. Shot could be on. And Romario! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Gotti, played out towards the right wing. McManaman. Messi. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Gotti. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Caraca, cruzei lá no outro lado, cara.
With that
Pô,
dink over
que
the top.
isso, cara? Pô, segunda vez já, mano. Pô.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, super ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi does well to get it back.
Aí, cara.
And it's Thiago.
Cara de pau, mano.
Engages and forces him off the
Cara de
ball.
pau, mano. Não, mano.
Gotti. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Brazil ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Entrada de camisa 11. Neymar.
Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make an ambitious change.
Caraca, eu toquei ele no meio, cara. Caraca, que isso, cara. Ô, que isso, cara.
Thiago.
Caralho.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's a lovely, neat
Cara,
pass.
que jogo escroto, velho, na moral.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Eles estragam o jogo por causa de manipulação, mano.
Not the most convincing of passes. Gotti. Well timed, excellent interception. Thiago.
Ali, cara.
Piqué
Que
gets a foot in
isso?
here.
Ali,
Up
cara.
for safety.
Caralho,
Look,
que
they're prepared to
ridículo.
be quite physical to
Ali
contain
o
any
jogador
danger
fica
that might come their way.
parado ali, vendo a bola passar, olha.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
Ali, cara. Cara, que ridículo.
And that's put paid to a promising
Caralho,
move.
que lixo, mano. Caraca, isso tá acabando com o jogo, cara. Já era ruim, mano. Ele tá ficando cada vez pior, cara. Aí vai até fazer o gol, ficar nessa. Aí,
Neymar. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
aí, mano, cara.
This is the time you need that pace.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Som, volta lá não.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too.
O som volta lá não, o jogador virou jogador de GP e assim vai, rapaziada.
It's a searching pass. Look at the space here.
Right.
And that is expertly dealt with. It's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. And it's Gotti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Aí o
Thiago.
Neymar não passou,
What a
velho.
delightful
Caralho,
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gotti. Defending was strong and firm.
caralho,
Brilliantly
tem
cut
que
out.
aceder, cara.
And this is Thiago. No way through, so back it comes. Cleared away.
Caraca, eu toquei ele numa cara, mano.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Caralho, que bicho ali.
Great run on the overlap here. He has found the way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Thiago is the team's great visionary. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Oh, that's well
Aí, cara,
spotted.
que isso, cara.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Cordoba have the chance to go the other way.
Jogador saindo da bola.
Brazil can consider themselves just about safe now. But McManaman going face to face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Cordoba can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rapaziada que vem no vídeo aí, vou mostrar pra vocês uma coisa que isso aí é um bug da Konami. Entendeu? Quando a partida tá com handicap, entendeu? Ela fica botando toda hora a barrinha azul ali, entendeu? Para o adversário não poder conseguir, por exemplo, você não conseguir sair com a bola limpa e teu adversário roubar a bola. Não é porque o teu adversário está usando assistência inteligente, entendeu? Isso é um bug da Konami para te roubar, entendeu? Vou mostrar para vocês agora aqui. Quer dizer, eu não uso assistência inteligente, muito menos fico correndo, marcando com um botão de correr. Entendeu? O que acontece? Ela manipula o passe, entendeu? E o chute, entendeu? O passe para você perder a bola, entendeu? E o chute para poder o teu adversário roubar a bola também, entendeu? E tomar o gol. Vou até mudar essa configuração. Vai estar com assistência no 2. Está jogando no 3, mas tá. Configurações, assistência inteligente de ligar. Fazer os eventos que eu vou trabalhar amanhã, não vai dar tempo. Entendeu? Aí pegar alguma coisinha de graça. Gostei de se matar, né? Ele é amador criativo, super substituto, mais profundidade, profundidade.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Okay, yes sir.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Chouameni gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, it's McManaman. Nicely weighted ball. It's Luis Suarez! They've got to be quick to recover this.
You know, Peter, I'm relishing the chance to see the cool and classy Rafa Marquez. He has a composure about his game that most defenders envy, and that enables him to be used as a deep line.
Real chance! Luis Suarez. Now it's Romario. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision.
Isso, cara. Eu tô tocando do outro lado, cara. O cara tá passando do outro lado, cara.
Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. De La Fuente engages and forces him off the ball.
Porra, e agora tu toca do outro lado certinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Marquez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Thiago! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's Luis Suarez.
O boneco travou, mano.
They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ali travou, ali, ó. Ali, ó, né? Fiz o gol, mas o boneco travou,
Oh, Brazil!
velho.
And
Travou,
that
mano.
is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
Roubadeira, cara.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cara, tá dando vontade de ligar o videogame.
So we have the first goal.
Correto.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. That has
Esse
snuffed out the danger.
é offline, mas não se jogar online. É maluco ali, cara. Que nojo.
Free kick given.
Tá acabando o jogo.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Thiago! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Ele tá com o ângulo todo aberto aqui no lado de cá, na esquerda, e bateu lá na direita cruzado.
That's
Não tinha nem
positional
ângulo.
goal, the utilization of space.
He's found a way through.
Desligou, pô.
Cross needs to be
Não desligou, pô.
shot.
Falando. O boneco desligou, pô.
Game of thrills, all square in the blink
Ali, ó,
of
tá
an
dando
eye.
bote ali, ó lá.
Yeah, and analysis of the
Desligou,
goal
pô.
should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Caraca, que viagem,
Was
mano.
wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well,
Big chance! Goal! Brazil! And they're back in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Aqui já tá com marcação,
Half-time
pressão
coming
em cima.
up, and little doubt as
Marcação
to which of the
individual.
two sides is the happier. Thiago. De La Fuente. Thiago does really well to win the ball there. Brazil looking to pass their way through, and he's Luis Suarez! And he hits the net! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy
Vai
they make
devolver
that
suado,
look.
tá
That is supreme.
merecendo. Vergou a assistência.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
E liga meu jogador aí agora, viado. Peladão do cara.
Can he get it through? Suarez providing an outlet on that flank.
Tô sozinho, ó. Pô, é isso aí,
Referee
ó.
brings the first
O
half to a
atleta
close.
de mortandela.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Brazil 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
Botar a fazia para brincar um pouco. Achar o celular do Thiago. Cross. Incrível, nunca jogou no meu time. É só, não dá pra deixar a tragédia brincar um pouco. Vamos lá.
Here we go again then. Piqué. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. Showing great feet there. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's been caught napping. Lovely bit of skill. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Pô, Neymar, vai fazer esse
Brazil
jogo agora.
with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Pô, Neymar,
Pretty, but it
acabou
gets
com o
the job
baile,
done.
mano. Pô,
And now they can spring out of
o
defence.
Neymar acabou com o baile. Pô, vai ser uma golaço.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Se deu
Well
oportunidade,
stopped.
você que tem a única. Só saiu que eu não tô cansado de ficar fazendo substituição. E lá não relacionado. Ai, pô.
And this is Griezmann.
Opa!
Bale. It's Bale.
Ah, perdeu, velho. Pô, fez um golzinho. Que passe do fim.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cross. Drible. Puxou. Entendeu? Ah, que isso, filho. Pô. Cara, que foi, Neymar? Tô. Cara, não tem nada.
It's gone for
Viu,
throw-in.
rapaziada? Azulzinho falando ali, ó. Embaixo.
It's a really well measured ball.
Ah, que isso?
Well, throw-in.
Ai, tá doidão. Tava lá do telão. Doidão.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bale. And this is Neymar. He's free. He has. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Outro.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Picked out brilliantly. Shoots to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away.
Nossa, pegou dela, né? Vai. Vem.
And here's Griezmann. Might be danger here.
Vem lá, bater.
Neymar! They've scored!
O clima tá
And
jogando
the
pra
headlines
caralho,
continue to
velho.
get darker and darker.
Gostei, mano. Esse clima aí, mano.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
En el minuto 68, el dorsal 11.
Vai pegar o plano.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 18.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Marquez wins the duel this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's
Certo,
Griezmann! Oh, impressive strike.
I thought it was a really good break. No
This is on
shortage of
distância,
pace
não?
nor intensity. Exactly what's
É da
required
área,
on the counter-attack.
Hoje pra caralho.
Producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
22.
there's going to be another change here.
El 12. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal 20.
Só.
That is good alertness. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Griezmann. Oh, nice touch.
Falta ali, ó.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 79, el dorsal 15.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chouameni. And it's Cruyff. Ambitious ball here.
Era no meio não, cara.
Bale!
Era no meio não, cara.
That has faded wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the
E no
back.
Alonso lá passando. Foi errado esse passe aí.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's had a hit. Keeper always had the measure of that. Albert Ferrer. Marquez, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Cruyff.
Quando eu faço pro Chile, o cara me mandou.
Griezmann. And the through ball. He has a look up.
Ai, cara.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Griezmann! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Off he goes!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Brazil got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Now it's Griezmann. Bale! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there goes the final whistle. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your reflections then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Já foi. O próximo. É 7 dias que eu tô não sei nem se aqui. É do Brasil, né, cara? Acho que vai ser a seleção da França. Agora talvez só o bravo botar o stand aqui. Precisou. Você joga na onde? Na esquerda, né? Se você rende alguma coisa no estilo, porque você não tá rendendo nada, né? O jogador deve ser no pato, cara. Eu gostei do Rafael Marques tá vulnerável. De pato e Ender que lá no ataque. Pode que veio semana nasceu. Botou ele só na semana A para vender. O Adriano também é de pato. Pato no Brasil. Aí, volante. Errar. O Patrick. Tá na reserva. Pato, quem? de uma triangulação boa de um ataque. Vamos ver. 4. Não pode sair do meu. Ele tem um lugar no coletor de 4, 4. Ele deveria, né? Do torne. Do lado do seu grupo. Perdi hoje. Não, pra noite não. De rala. Na próxima ele vai vir F, então. Pô, Zé, não vai ficar não, cara. Vai ficar mesmo. Deixa eu ver aqui. Seleções. Vai que a Argentina, cara, a Argentina é forte. Austrália, guerra do canguru. O forte da Austrália também é verde e amarelo. O amarelo e verde. Céu preto, preto com rosa. Meio de noite quer jogar, hein? Quem quer sair por ele de noite? Está o céu com mim?
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football. Pato! Superb from Pato!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Cara, tá sugando da perna que voa lá.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal.
Opa,
looking to the run.
Olha, o cara te deixa sentar.
That's a throw.
Esse Messi. Ei, Messi, não vai dar.
Ball's out once more. Crosses it into the area. Well read. And the danger is averted. Shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Australia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And Messi! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at
Opa,
the other.
aí
And it's
papo
all
pra
due to
cima,
one
a
little
gente quando chegou o
counter-attacking.
Ronaldo,
They hardly had time to even
ele
react.
tá maluco.
There's only one word to describe
Feito
that.
louco.
Clinical.
Alexandre.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zola. Can he get on the end of this? Pato!
Não dá, não. Tá maluco. Esquece, mano. Caralho, tá maluco. Tutou e boa. Caraca, tá doido,
They
rapaz.
are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Zola, Ronaldo, Deixem, ai, tu. Tá maluco? Ateado no pé.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yeah. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. And Zola!
Ok.
He's had it taken off him.
O blitz do cara. Agradar isso aí, o chute cancela. Chute cancela.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Back they go. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Opa,
And now a sudden chance to counter.
vai embora, então. Até o já
Brazil
era.
have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception.
O time dele joga certinho, bonitinho.
Australia finding their passes. And that's been
Caraca, eu toquei no
intercepted.
4. Começa não, pô, não. Pô,
Pinches it off him.
começa não, pô, não.
Mateus.
Carinho. Pega isso.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. Not the most
Tá
accurate
tirando no meio,
pass.
que isso, mano. Isso, mano.
15 minutes till half-time. Opts for safety. Burgess. Played out to the right.
Esquece da
Good
bola.
work on the right flank here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Nem tá acertado nada. Cadê? Ai, que
Oh,
coisa
surely that
fácil.
deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Threads one in. Pato. Can he
Caraca,
finish?
calma. Caralho, e aí, que era que a triangulação do cara, mas foi certinha, né? Triangulação
Whatever he
certinha.
had in mind, that was not it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mateus. And it's Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That is ended up in no man's land. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Zola.
Has it in a wide position. And Zola! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has left him in a heap. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Zola. Mateus. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Foot in. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18.
There's the start of the second half.
Camisa 25. Deixando o campo para a
Messi
entrada
does
dele.
well to get it back.
Camisa 9.
And he was
Camisa
quick to
20.
react. Brazil do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets into some space. There will be a throw-in. It's a good foot in there. Mateus. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Out to the right. Crosses it in here. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That has been cut short. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match.
Pato! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Aos 13 minutos do segundo tempo pelo
And
jogo.
there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Alexandre Pato.
So now the difference is 3. Pato. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Suter gets rid without sophistication. Passing nice and neat. That's good running with the ball. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vieira. Mateus. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's being shifted off it. Chooses to go back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Check. Messi spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's one-on-one! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Del Piero! finish of the highest order. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Brazil are having a ball here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking to play him in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vieira aims beyond the defence. There's no flag. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. In with the challenge. Just 5 minutes left. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely... He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's had it nicked away.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lecky. Oh, that's well spotted. That's at the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Pato collecting the match ball, and it is his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that plays...
He's going for goal!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pato, and this is Pato. Chooses to go back. Solomon. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pato! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Zola. So we're still where we started right now. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Shevchenko, always looking for that half a chance. He might be in here! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, can he get onto this? Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Solomon. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's had a shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Deu lateral.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Que isso, ó. Outro só tá. Oh.
Vieira. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that was never going to make it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Shevchenko! Oh, Oh, just
Well, he
Caraca.
got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Tipo, não pode se ver que vai ser.
Once more, he proves rigidly robust.
Caraca, ali eu não entendi, cara.
Well, he certainly
Ai, que
wasn't in the mood to
ridículo,
take any
mano.
risks.
Cobrando. Ali,
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Shevchenko.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball one clean. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball.
Tem medo dela ali, ó.
And he's there to
Mas
get
ele
it
quer, você
away.
já sabe. Porra.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Solomon. Not the most convincing of passes. Shevchenko gets into some space. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post!
Caraca. Sem vergonha.
Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries the cutback.
Ali, mano.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Cara, que jogo sem vergonha.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. There he goes, motoring forward. Dembele. It's Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. Closing in on goal.
Caralho.
That has been knocked clear.
Todo mundo assistiu aí, ó. Olha que esse jogo.
And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from them. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely aimed pass.
Ele tá com a pedra de cimento nas costas, cara, pra tocar a bola lá. Aqui, já estão em cima ali.
Good work
Tô
on the right
atrasado
flank
aí.
here. Mateus. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how...
And a chance!
Ah, no cuco.
Goal! Brazil are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Estou esperando aqui até agora, o vermelho,
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Great feat, that.
And this is... He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Vai fazer o Flamengo tomar o gol.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about
O
no
menino
threat at all.
cara.
Tries to play it through, picked out brilliantly. Real chance!
Ai, não passou, mano.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mateus under intense pressure.
Well, they've...
Rummenigge! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Que isso, cara.
Solomon.
Solomon. Tempão.
Moran was in no mood for any of that. And it's Dembele. And the finish!
Caraca, que isso?
Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution for Israel. Number
Corner number 2 then.
Number 26. Coming on.
Climbs up big! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away.
Ah, tem que ir forte lá no outro lado, cara.
And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Israel making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's gone looking for safety. Really fierce, close defending. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, no joy this time.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Look at this charge, surely! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 9.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Israel are looking to break at pace. He is through here. Dembele, very much a man of this moment. Mateus. Time added on 4 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. He's being urged to shoot. Referee has just said play on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? And this is Zahavi. He's away. Rummenigge looks to... That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose.
Já vai bater. Vai, Barreto. Peguei uma pica, né? Se o cara for pro lado esquerdo, mano.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here.
Cara, vocês saem do que aconteceu ali, né, rapaziada? Você sabe o que aconteceu ali, aquele primeiro passe ali, o Suárez passando sozinho que ele tava.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Pombo infrator.
Balde. Nice bit of trickery. Rafinha delivers the ball. Thiago. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Al Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Fermin. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Aí não deu esse carrinho não, mano. Na moral, quem deu o carrinho foi a máquina. É a única forma de tirar esse chute do Messi.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Araujo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him.
De Jong. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Either side less able to find the net. Yamal. Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Lopez. McManaman. And the pass is intercepted. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's found a way through. And this is McManaman. McManaman! And it's come back out to him. We've got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Já foi. Nem tô brincando, os caras de handicap aí. Não, eu sou foda. Esse lá da nona de divisão, esse cara aí. Valeu, então, com certeza. Nem joga, time, cara. Começa a jogar, cara.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Raul. It's Raul! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off-field, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Mbappe, lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle.
This one.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, what a climb! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot and the finish! We've got a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. It's a pretty loose pass. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Okay, this one.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, super chance! Oh, it's coming out. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Spread out to the left. And it's Camavinga. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya
Foi
Toure
o
is
que
one of those
bateu,
players who's known for reading the game better than
inteligente.
anyone. He's got away. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Now that looks a decent. And the shot! Good run. Lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Going to be disappointed with that. Danny Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Carvajal showing good feet. Yaya Toure. McManaman.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe.
Era no máximo, mano, cara.
Yaya Toure. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Camavinga. Messi. Tries to play it through. No, that was never going to make it. And this is Raul. McManaman. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
De novo, mano.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Bale. Dani Olmo. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Thiago. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. McManaman. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's an imaginative pass. And that's a good-looking ball. Suarez might just make this. Edmilson. Raul. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio. Se va a producir
And we're underway again.
El dorsal 7.
Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it out wide. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, nicely intercepted. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good spread. Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Carvajal goes direct.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Lewandowski. And little doubt, that is a foul. And he is shown a yellow card. Played in by... It's hit the crossbar. They've done it. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Que isso, cara. Impossível.
Raul. Over to the left. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe. Here comes the corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 18. Luis Suárez. Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. El dorsal 21.
Who saw this coming? Madrid are hurt by just before the final punch.
You good.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Romario. Looking for the run. Romario.
He looked rough.
Okay, so
waited for some movement.
Oh, shooting chance! There it is! And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's tried one!
Yeah.
Punched away. Flashes it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Great pressure, plenty of it. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Toure gets it for an intercept. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Thiago. Koeman kept his eye on it, and he's there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Marquez. Ronaldinho. Nicely spread. Now it's Cruyff. It's Albert Ferrer.
Que isso, pô. Pô, não vou daqui.
Valverde. Lopez. Now it's Hazard. Very nicely done. Camavinga has it out wide and in space.
Cansado já.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Depois dessa, boa noite, rapaziada. Obrigado aí por ver os vídeos aí. Até amanhã. Entendeu? Com Deus aí. Bom final de semana para todos.